Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show. Today we have Vince Bradley, the VP of Corporate Development and GM of the Energy Services Division at AppSmart. Vince was the CEO of WTG before selling to AppDirect to co-found AppSmart in 2018. Vince is well known in the channel as one of the true visionaries and thought leaders. Also on the show today is Patrick Mason. Patrick is the Director of Energy Services for AppSmart. Patrick has decades of experience in hospitality and has a certification in sustainability from UCLA. Formerly the Director of Business Development for Nuage Energy, Patrick has spent over 20 years working with companies on sourcing and merchandising energy services. He has worked on competitively priced specialty products from Asia, Canada, Europe, and the United States, negotiating on price, production time, quality, and delivery of goods. Vince and Patrick, welcome to the Top Gun Show.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Nice to have you back on. Well, Vince, energy is no longer a best-kept secret at AppSmart, nor with our sales partners. We're killing it at AppSmart. The purpose of this interview is to explain the services and what our sales partners can learn how they can learn to engage in meaningful conversations with their clients. Start with recent wins. Where are our sales advisors having the most success selling our energy services?
Steve, great timing for the question. We just closed our biggest deal ever in energy, and we're so excited about it. I mean, it's a really good opportunity for us. You know, for electricity and natural gas, what's really resonating right now is the best offense is a good defense. And the reason for that is we want to protect clients from what happened in Texas. I mean, it's 5- and 6-figure electricity bills that happened 5 months ago. So again, locking in a rate now, actually what that ends up doing is protecting the client from that, kind of a variable rate that can go up with the market. And with a really hot summer that we're already in, and the prices are related to the energy, right? So to the weather. And so ultimately what happens is the pricing is going up. So really all we need to get is bills. Send the bills to energy@appsmart.com. We can do a free analysis for you guys.
Pretty simple. You've always said it's easier to sell energy than telecom, and that proves it. So Patrick, how are our sales advisors finding these opportunities?
We're suggesting our advisors to go to their established client base and just ask some questions. Do you have an energy strategy or goals for your business? Have you implemented any efficiency solutions for HVAC or lighting? And as for the utility bills, the bills really allow us to determine what's possible.
Well said, well said. Well, our sales partners already have great relationships with the telecom buyers, the IT directors, CIOs, COOs. Are these the same people that they should approach for energy? And how do they find out?
The answer is you never know. I'll give you an example. We had an advisor approach one of his clients in the Midwest, a regional bank with about 20 locations. He was dealing with the IT person, but asked him about energy. Turns out the same person handling the IT for the bank was also in charge of signing off on energy solutions. And they've been buying energy from us going on 5 years now. So it doesn't hurt to ask who you already know. We also have solutions in our portfolio that are IT-centric, such as IoT sensors coupled with SaaS energy analytics. So having a conversation about these solutions with a telecom buyer can absolutely make sense.
Yeah, absolutely true. It doesn't hurt to ask, right? I mean, that's great. Yeah. So Vince, why is it easier? You always say this. Why is it easier to sell energy than telecommunications right now?
Another great question, Steve. I mean, first, it's a billing change. And so that's so much easier than installation and provisioning and the headaches that we see in telecom. And next, all the work is actually done in the energy space up front, all the analysis and stuff like that. So the advisors don't have to do the quarterly reviews and things like that they have to do in telecom, the tech refreshes, all those things. It's a commodity, right? And what I also love is the Energize app that I was down in my COVID trailer working on a few months ago, keeps the clients abreast of the market. And third, there's way less competition than in telecom. Finally, it really helps to increase the retention of the telecom base. Steve, in over a decade, we have literally not lost a client unless they went out of business or were bought. when we upsold energy into the telecom base. So it's really sticky in that regard.
Wow, talking about staying power, that's incredible. That's an incredible stat. Patrick, you know, I'm a very simple person. I want to dumb this down for even me. What's the one thing that you want sales partners to come away with watching this interview?
Well, that selling energy solutions through the AppSmart marketplace is a very real and relatively easy opportunity for advisors to remain sticky and add an additional revenue stream. You know, you can't turn on the news today without hearing something energy related, whether it's the lack of it or the way in which we're using it that's causing global damage. Whatever your ideological beliefs are, the fact is that for every dollar put into renewable and efficient solutions around energy, roughly $10 is contributed to GDP. So it's now market driven, and it'll take the will of both the private sector and state and federal governments to implement. So as an advisor, if you're not asking the question, someone else is, and taking business that should be yours.
Yeah, that's a mic drop right there. I mean, that's incredible. You know, I know we're killing it at AppSmart with our digital marketplace. I think the Energizer Bunny has been taken, but we need to come up with our new little cartoon character or something, because it's fun.
I think, you know, maybe what was it Freddie Kilowatt or something like that? I can't remember the guy's name, and I'm definitely you know, aging myself with this one. But yeah, you know, hey, we got to figure something out, right? We'll start with something like that and build on it. You know, one other thing I wanted to mention just quickly, if I may, just think about EV for a minute. Look at what's going on. Every manufacturer out there, all going electric. That industry is going to explode. And AppSmart is the only one that can help you with these solutions, as well as everything else you're already doing. So please reach out. energy@appsmart.com. We look forward to hearing from you guys.
And I know we just released the new Energize app on our digital marketplace for our we have about 5,000 sales partners now. So you guys are going to be kept so busy. Thank you so much for spending some time on the Top Gun Show. I really appreciate it.
Great to be back, Steve. Thanks so much.
Thanks for the forum, Steve.
Thanks for watching, everybody.